Okay, Trisha, incoming and outgoing calls. Good idea. Good idea. Okay, let's go and jump over to the graphic. I've got it open right here. Okay, so let me just reduce this a little bit. All right, so the main thing I'm seeing is that your key is really super similar. Okay, these are just too close. And the color is too close too, same as the color here and the indication. Try different shapes instead of the same shape with different coloring. And that'll transpose beautifully to your infographic. You really want to make this as simple as possible. And I think by delineating the different shapes, I think will definitely point in that direction. So I highly recommend that that you for your final submission, I recommend that you try to establish different shapes here and really unique colors that are very easy to differentiate from each other. In terms of stacking the information next to each other, I wouldn't let them touch like that because that almost looks like another data set right there. So that can be very confusing. So I would recommend that you remove these. The actual, don't let them touch the different data sets. You could also I think it would be a great idea to indicate the Monday let me see, but this is Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday list over there. And then add some increments here, okay? So like this would be 10, then you would have 20, then you would have 30, then you'd have 40. So the viewer can look and you can look and immediately see, the amount. So you're adding you're quantifying the values instead of just visually representing them. Won't be difficult at all, and it'll add a lot of information. I think one of the things that is irrelevant data is missed calls. So all we're looking at is incoming and outgoing texts, incoming and outgoing calls to determine that the usage from that standpoint. So if you have a call that comes in and you didn't happen to answer it, that's an incoming call. Right? It's irrelevant to the data set whether you answered that call or not. It's still an incoming call. Do you see what I'm saying? So I'm not real sure that missed calls is relevant to this data set. As that to me it just doesn't, it's not relevant whether you answered the phone or not. The call, it's still delineated as whether it's an incoming call or an outgoing call. Okay, so again, a missed call is an incoming call, you just didn't happen to pick it up, right? So I think that through Monday through Friday. Now, unless you're going to drill down to different times of the day, like different time intervals, then that missed call wouldn't represent anything. If you're going to drill down to different time intervals of the day, then you can start looking at that icon for missed calls and saying, okay, I seem to be missing most of my calls between 8 and 10. What am I doing there, and how can I curb that to start? You see what I'm saying? So think about that in moving forward. And again, I think the main thing is adding your days to the actual infographic, and then adding some sort of a constant count reminder. So this could be 10, 20, 30, 40, etc. And I think I'm not going to take credit for that. That's Kaw's idea. That was a great idea, Kaw. You're giving wonderful feedback so far. Keep it up, please. So, and Trisha, this is no exception. This is outstanding comments here by Kaw. So definitely want to take a look at that. Okay. So those are my recommendations. Of course, if you have any questions at all, please let me know as soon as possible. Thank you very much.